All right, and back to the Sandy Center for the final game on Saturday. This is the championship game of the main draw of the St. Francis Healthcare Cup. Redondo Union in red, Elizabeth Seton in white, and this should be a lot of fun. Jason Winchell along with me. I am Mike Lang. Len Evans up top, Pops down here, and just a very entertaining game before this one. I hope the momentum keeps going. Elizabeth Seton being introduced now in Redondo Union with Coach Enriquez. They are ready to go. Wearing the red uniforms tonight for the first time since they've been here, and I'm hoping for a nice close one. That's exactly what we expect.
Yes. This is going to be an instant classic, I have a feeling.
I think we're having more running and running.
Yep.
You know, it's an important game. Bud Keegan's there on the end line.
Sure, he might have been down and slam dunk to the beach earlier to see Slazy handle. Unfortunately, it was a rough day for the Sal's, as Roselle Catholic played like a nationally ranked team. But like we said, it's good experience for these Delaware teams to play these top out-of-state teams.
It's the third time we've gotten to see Redondo Union.
9-0, Mike.
9-0.
They won the Tournament of Champions out in Phoenix last week.
And Elizabeth Seton, a very entertaining team as well.
We're going to have another national
anthem. We're going to know the words by heart by the end of this.
Mike, your friend. Better stand up for her.
It is. All right, great job by Mary Tioli, a St. Elizabeth grad and a personal friend of Mike Lang. Known Mary for several years now. And she's out of here. She is heading toward the exits. Oh, she's going to hang out and watch a little basketball, looks like. So she sticks around. I'll have to go say hi at halftime. We're about ready. This will be an entertaining one. Redondo Union left to right, Seton right to left. And there's the buzzer.
See how often I get this clock wrong again tonight. Seems like they have an itchy trigger finger.
Tip's going to be Lauren Chow against Randy Baldwin. Look at the other starters for you. That's John Addison, Gia Cook out there. Abby Cater had a great game last night. And Ava Robinson for Seton. This is Cook, kicks it out to Baldwin for the three. High off the rim. Anna Robinson saves it in, but taken by Cook off glass and good. Gia Cook gets it started. So Redondo Union, Lauren Chow, Anna Johnson right there with the ball down to Dylan Horton. Callie Stokes, number 13, and we mentioned before, that's Chow inside. She's blocked by Baldwin, I believe. Dylan Horton and Chow. So we got the starters. We're all set. Here's Stokes. Drives in the middle, kicks out, deflected by Robinson. Horton joined us last night after the game for an interview. Into Stokes. Oh, and she's clobbered. And that's going to be personal foul, I believe, on Randy Baldwin. We will find out.
Yeah, after last game, we should probably wait.
I reserved the right to change my mind.
There you go.
That is Randy Baldwin. Her first. Team's first. Stokes to the line for 2. I've been impressed with Baldwin, but she's had trouble with fouls. Stokes scores the first point of the game from the line.
Stokes has had an outstanding tournament so far, Mike, including a game winner.
And goes 1 for 2. Ball's off of the foot of Gia Cook. It's going to stay at that end with the Seahawks. Elizabeth Seton's nickname, the Roadrunners.
We got the Roadrunners and the Seahawks.
And we had Red Wolves.
Do we have Coyote Coyote?
We need Coyotes. Anna Johnson being guarded by Cook. Kicks it off to Horton. Foul line extended left up to Stokes. Back to Horton. Ava Robinson on her. Gets the screen. Horton goes in uncontested. 3-0. Sorry, 3-2.
Great drive by her, Mike. Lays it in off the glass and gives Redondo the 3-2 lead.
Cook was looking at the 3. Thinks better of it. Gets it out to Cater. She kicks it off to Addison. Her 3-point shot is good. Tion Addison.
It's impressive.
Chow had a lane, but kicked it off to Horton. She's going to drive off glass again. Can't get it to go. And it's out of bounds. And coming this way. And a substitution into the game for Seton is number 25, Janae Brown. Randy Baldwin is going to get a rest. 6 minutes to go. Quarter number 1, 5-3. Roadrunners. Here's Cook. Coach wants Utah. Cook trying to get some room out there, but that Dylan Horton plays some
outstanding defense.
Venus flytrap defense. Runs in 1-on-3. Not enough on that shot. I believe it's off red and will stay here. It will.
Ronnie Abrams on top of that call.
And he will hand the ball to Gia Cook, just the freshman. Long inbounds to Robinson, and Addison's going to set things up. Guarded by Tyler Gray comes into the game. 3-point attempt, it's good. Ava Robinson.
They just shoot the 3 ball so well, this team.
And I'm sorry, number 3 is Alyssa Munn for Redondo Union. Got my teams mixed up. And there's a foul on the Roadrunners. Number 1, Addison with the foul. Her first, team second. Stokes back at the line. Hits the first. Her second point of the evening. Makes it 8-4. One more shot for Callie Stokes, and that's good. 8-5, and away we go. Addison dribbling against Munn. Hands off to Cook. Can't spin free of Munn. We noticed this Seahawks defense last night and how locked down they can be. Addison gets the bounce. Called for the travel. Coach Bell struggling over there, wants to know, hey? Munn to Anna Johnson. Back to Munn, dangerous cross-court pass. She's double teamed. with Cater coming out. And Munn's going to set it up. Man-to-man defense here for Seton. Stokes breaks free, passes on the shot, gives it back to Munn. To Johnson, she's going to drive, kicks. Munn for 3, it's good. Alyssa Munn.
That was NBN from deep range, Julie Kalesia territory.
Ties it up at 3. Janae Brown is stripped, and it's Stokes. She's in a little trouble in the backcourt, and we got a timeout before Stokes is knocked to the court.
Yeah, Stokes probably going, thank you, coach, for timeout.
She was in some deep trouble down there.
Now, both teams hitting some 3-pointers early in this contest.
8-8. 4:10 to go in the first quarter. Chris Jericho in the building. Seeing a number of players coming and going and checking things out here. Coach from Narbonne High School, they played earlier today. Victoria Sanders in the building, hanging out, watching the festivities.
Again, after this game, they're going to give out awards and championship trophies and all that, so stick around. It'll be live here.
Munn on Addison. Gets it to Johnson, back to Munn. Guarded closely, trying to get around Addison, kicks into the corner. That ball is up off the rim and no good. Out of bounds, I think it's going to stay with Redondo Union. Johnson will inbound. Brandy Baldwin back in along with Tyler Gray. There she is, number 3 in white. Matched up with number 3 in red. Alyssa Munn. Johnson, 2, 3, looking for an inbound. She gets it to Munn, back to Johnson. Thought about it. Goes inside, gives it to Stokes. Off iron. Ripped down by Gia Cook. She's got it to Gray. 1-on-2. Tries to go over Munn. Rebound, Baldwin. That won't go. And Chow pulls it down. We're going back the other way. Splits the defenders. Munn left side to Horton. Deep 3 won't go. Horton gets her own rebound. And then we have a foul on the end line. So Horton bumped. And we're going to have the third team foul here. Randy Baldwin picks up her second foul, team's third. So Baldwin was in, and that quickly she's back out. Munn runs the baseline, can't get it to go. Kennedy Jackson checks in for Union. Gia Cook thought about it. Ava Robinson's going to take the 3. Off iron, back to Munn. Long rebound, and she's off and running.
Let the track meet begin.
Horton in three-point land, being covered by Cook. She drives, throws up a runner. Can't get it to go, and we're going to have a 2-shot foul here. Gia Cook, her first, 4th though on Elizabeth Seton. Dylan Horton goes to the line for the first time. She's got 2 points tonight. Game's tied at 8. It's been tied at 8 for a minute and a half now. And now it is still tied. Oh, she gets the roll. Untied, 9-8. Second shot coming up for Dylan Horton. And that one is good as well. 10-8. Redondo Union looking to take the trophy to the left coast with them.
And back-to-back tournament wins in back-to-back weeks.
Into the corner. Gray drives, passes, but we have a blocking foul on Kennedy Jackson. First
I was
foul.
saying, just the first team foul.
So they're going to inbound underneath the hoop. Dishes to Hannah DeRigi, who snuck in and gets a bucket. Tied at 10. And no longer Dylan Horton, baseline jumper.
Back and forth we go, Mike.
And Tyler Gray. I'm enjoying that.
Yeah.
Into DeRigi, she's gonna back down Chow. Puts up a hook shot, doesn't get the roll. Nice idea from DeRigi. Munn rushes it up court. Short jumper by Horton. She found her range.
Yeah, she's good on that mid-range jumper.
Lauren Krause waiting to come in. A couple players for Seton are going to check in at the next stoppage of play. Cook thought about the three. DeRigi up top. Gives off to Robinson. Kennedy Jackson on her. Dish to Cook for three. And she misses everything. Tiana Addison back in, as is Janae Brown. And as you mentioned, Krause in for Union. 14-10, Redondo Union. 1:19 left first quarter. Alyssa Munn, she's trapped, but gets it over to Jackson. She's going to drive the lane, finds an opening. This is on the layup, but nice recognition by Jackson to find the opening there. Addison goes the whole way the other way. Her spin move doesn't get it done. And Callie Stokes bumped by Brown. It's going to be foul on Janae Brown. 15 foul.
Stokes doesn't get much to serve. A little breather.
Taylor Hearn checks in for Redondo Union. As Munn checks with Coach Enriquez. Find out where they're doing here. She's going to drive the lane, kicks. Back Jackson looking for Hearn. Saves it into Munn. Jackson runs in, off glass. Good, nice play, Kennedy Jackson.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
She does a good job of getting to the hole, Mike, and being able to finish.
So Kennedy Jackson with the winner there. Brown up top, picked up her dribble. She's got to get it to Tiana Addison. 22 seconds left. She's got three players on her, kicks it back. Three-point attempt, no good. That was Karina Ming. Rebound to Ava Robinson. Her shot's up. She won't get it, but a rebound for Janae Brown, and we're going to have a foul. So a nice offensive rebounding by the Roadrunners.
I believe that's
opportunities.
A possession foul, so.
Foul on Kennedy Jackson, her second.
Wow, so they have two team fouls, and Jackson has both.
She's out. Anna Johnson returns, and also Gia Cook is in for Seton. Ava Robinson will get some rest here with 10 seconds to go in the half. Cook trying to look past Dylan Horton. Way back to Addison. 9-8 into the lane. Off glass. No good. And picked up by Horton. 2-1. And we're not going to get a shot off here. That's going to do it for quarter number one. So at the end of one, Redondo Union 16, Elizabeth Seton 10. You're watching the championship game of the St. Francis Healthcare Cup at the Diamond State Classic on 302 Sports.
Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique image, you envision, we create. Unique image, open for business.
All right, so we are back. A couple seconds here before we start quarter number two. There's the buzzer. So we're ready for the next 8 minutes of action here from the St. E Center. This is the national bracket. St. Francis Healthcare Cup. Redondo Union opened up play on Thursday with a win over Monsignor Scanlon High School. Then they took on Conrad last night in a win. Tonight it is Elizabeth Seton. Seton defeated Reynoldsburg High School And then they took on Ossining yesterday to find their way here. Anna Johnson drives, had an opening, kicks to Horton. Back out to Hearn, into Kraus. Nice defense there by Cook, but Kraus goes over the top and scores it. Addison, foul line, extended right. Back to Ming. Ming, nice pass inside to Robinson. Her layup won't go, but Cater's there. Follow, Abby Cater, nice play. Rush back up, and Munn's going to slow it down here just a little bit. Seahawks enjoying a fine season. I'm trying to add to it here in the 3:02. Three-point shot by Dylan Horton.
She buried that one. NBN, nothing but nylon. She puts that one through in a 9-point lead.
11 points for Horton.
Man, she's on fire so far in this one.
Addison goes in. She's fouled. She'll be shooting 2.
Great drive there.
Anna Johnson picks up the foul. Her first, just a third team foul on Redondo Union. First shot is good by Tiana Addison. 4 on the night for her. Makes the score 21-13. Callie Stokes is in. Taylor Hearn, some valuable minutes, is going to the bench.
That scoreboard thing was stuck for a little bit, Mike.
2 for 2 from the line. It's 21-14. 6:34 to go. Quarter number 2. Munn catches it on the run, dishes. Horton misses for a change. Gets her own follow, loses it, and Addison picks it up after a little wild scramble there. Robinson up top to Addison. She'll set it up. So I'm thinking about 3 from out there. She's got Coach Enriquez yelling at his defense. Saw something he didn't like. Here's Cook into the middle. Dishes to Corinna Ming.
What a find. What, like you said, Mike, perfect dish. An easy basket.
And there's Ming with the steal. Lifts ahead to Cater, I'm sorry. Oh, misses the layup. Oh, what a play by Ming on the defensive end and then with the pass. And we have a kick ball.
We've seen some up and down basketball this week.
Chow comes in.
And that's something I like.
Kennedy Jackson is back, so. And here's Hannah Derigi. Gets some height down there with Chow back in. Derigi comes back. Inbounded by Johnson. Jackson into the middle. Lost her balance there for a second. Stokes along the baseline. Finds herself wide open for 2.
Great drive there by Stokes. And the finish. Strong game for her so far.
There's Cook. She's got herself some space. Can't get the 3 to go. And she can't reach the rebound before it goes into the front row to Steve Meeker. And the substitutions continue. Munn brings it in. It's 23-16 right now.
Again, with the pace of this game, I expect to see some substitutions.
Johnson, 1-on-1 with Addison up top. Got some room. She gets by her. Dishes to Jackson. Jackson sees a hole and passes out to Munn for 3. Too hard. And Taylor Gray is on the run. Oh, we have a collision. It's going to be a foul on Gray. Coach Bell disagrees. First foul on Gray. 16 foul. And we have a stopped play. Officials are going to gather together. So no foul on the play.
Player control.
Oh, no. Okay, so there's a foul. Taylor Gray, I thought so. Johnson dribbles by Cater, and he's going to let Munn take over from there. Munn guarded by Gray, hands off to Jackson. Up top to Chow, and back to Jackson. Was that dribble kick? They've been doing it all day. Out to Chow for the 10-footer. Short, and Derigi gets it, and here comes Gray again. Slows up this time after being called for the charge last time down the court. Cook back to Gray. Finds some open space and goes over from 15, and they stepped on the end line trying to save it. And they're going to say it's going to stay with Elizabeth Seton. Cook, line drive pass to Cater. She's hammered as she goes up by Callie Stokes, and she'll shoot two.
I like that inbound play, Mike. Nicely designed, like a little misdirection play, and draws the foul.
Cater took a beating, but she'll get 2 shots out of it. They trail by 7, so foul shooting is important here. You might notice Abby Cater not standing in the center of the foul line.
No, and a good pickup by you, Mike. I was about to say, thinking the same thing. Every foul shooter's got a different play, and she's not center on it.
I should putt that way, and she makes 2. 23-18, and we have a timeout on the floor.
And obviously, it works for her because she knocked both free throws down.
30-second timeout. 3:57 to go, 23-18.
Just like we thought, Mike, in a entertaining championship game here at St. Francis Healthcare.
Absolutely. Hey, let's tell you while we have a chance real quickly about Brian's Loans. Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I am a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599. That's 302-563-5599, or visit briansloans.com when you're ready to get started on your road to home ownership. That's Brian's Loans. And once again, our sponsors for 302 Sports, we salute you. And the sponsors for the Diamond State Classic.
We salute you.
Alyssa Munn near the foul line, near the half-court line, gets it to Chow. Here's Stokes, just gets back to Munn. They're going with that dribble drive and dribble kick all day. Here's Chow. Inside out, back in this time, and call for the travel. Chance for Elizabeth Seton to cut some of the deficit here. Tiana Addison had her on the other night. Gets it to Gray. Gray had some space, gives it up to Cater. Cater one-on-one with Stokes. Stokes with 2 fouls. Won't get the roll, and here comes Munn. Kennedy Jackson dribbles and stops and shoots it over to Rigi.
Nice job by Jackson.
4 points for Jackson tonight, and the lead at 7, 25-18. I believe they're going to get Dylan Horton on this one.
Just a 15 foul, so it's a possession.
Ava Robinson returns. Gia Cook's going to get a rest. Robinson gives him a nice 3-point threat. Not that Cook isn't a 3-point threat. Trying to get Derigi. And into traffic, ball's off her shoulder, and here comes Redondo Union. Inside pass for Jackson, stolen by Gray. She's going in one-on-one with Munn off the glass, and Tyler Gray scores it.
Great job on the defense end to anticipate, steal the ball, and then goes coast to coast and puts it in.
Look at this. Munn returns the favor. I'm winded just watching them.
Yes. Back and forth we go.
Gray back into the middle, kick to Robinson. Three-point threat is there. Short Munn with the rebound, and she's ahead to Horton with all alone. And she lays it up and in. Dylan Horton.
Good job at scoring the contact and being able to finish, Mike.
So Horton leading scorer today. 13 points in this first half. Long pass cross court to Robinson. Inside to Derigi, she's one-on-one with Chow, turns with the hook. Bounces, doesn't get the bounce. And Munn picks up the loose change, and here she comes down the middle again, goes up with the left-hand scoop. Does not go, and we have a walk. I
believe a held ball or was it a foul?
So now it's going to be a held ball, and we're coming back this way. It's going to be Seton basketball. Regina Walton checks in for the first time, and Corinna Ming is back. So they have a minute 18 to cut into this 9-point deficit. Addison with Munn on her. I like Munn's defense. She just sticks to people like glue. The whole team does. They play great defense. Only giving up 20 points thus far. Walton drives baseline among the big kids. Can't get it to go, and here's Stokes. And I think she carried that ball, and
you are correct.
So 47 seconds, 29-20, Redondo Union in the lead right now. And Addison one-on-one with Munn. Referee's making the count, 2-3, and separation there for Addison, so the count stops. And she'll dribble over, get it back from Robinson, and pick up the dribble again. 16, 15, 12. Now she starts to take it in. Over our way to Walton. She's going to launch a three. Hits the iron, and Derigi picks it up and travels. So they're going to have 4 seconds here, 3.8 to be exact, for Redondo Union. Stokes is going to bring it in. We'll see if she finds an open player. Gets it to Chow. 3, 2, 1. Cross half court. Puts it up. It's going to count, but it's wide of the net. And that brings us to halftime. 29-20. Redondo Union with the lead. We're back with second half action on 302 Sports after this. Alrighty, second half action coming up momentarily here at the St. East Center. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, and Len Evans along with you. 16 more minutes of action on a Saturday, and then 2 games for us tomorrow here at the Diamond State Classic. Our games tomorrow at 3:15, the First State Orthopedics Cup, Padua and Moon area. Jason, that should be a fun one.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of like this one, up and down.
And then the IBO Board 11, the Chamonix and the St. John Catholic Prep. I'll be on the mic for that one. Should be a good one. We're back underway. Redondo Union coming at us this half. Anna Johnson gets it to Horton. She's been outstanding tonight. Dylan Horton. Hounded by Gia Cook, but gets it to Chow. And we have a foul with Abby Cater. No, it is Randy Baldwin.
Randy Baldwin, third.
3 fouls on Baldwin. She picks up an early foul here. We are 22 seconds in, and Randy Baldwin in foul trouble all week long, and Hannah DeRegi is back in the game. And Baldwin didn't like that foul. So it's Munn up top, guarded by Tiana Addison. Stokes, nice pass inside the Munn, count it and the foul.
What a great pass, great find. Got a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Fouls on Tiana Addison, her second, team first. Nice
Team
play.
second.
Team second, I'm sorry. What a great play there by Stokes to find Munn to finish. And she finishes to 3. Puts that lead up there to 12 at 32-20. We've seen this throughout the day, teams building up leads and then the other teams chipping away. So I expect the Roadrunners eventually will get untracked and maybe throw some field goals up there. That pass nearly stolen.
The Seahawks defense is very aggressive.
Yeah, they did this yesterday and on Thursday night, and there's a steal by Chow. Munn gets it, spins, and gets it to Stokes. Other than Munn, maybe not sure exactly where Stokes was when she let go of that pass, but Callie Stokes bailed her out. Johnson drives the lane past Cook. Can't get it to go, and DeRegi with the rebound. Ooh, almost a steal in the pass from DeRegi to Cater. And here's Cook into the middle. Off glass won't go. Rebound, Dylan Horton. And Horton slips it off to Munn, to Lauren Chow. Lobs inside, Chow, an unfriendly roll, but Cater has to go off her foot. That was a nice pass, though, to find Chow underneath.
It was a little give and go as Chow gave it up and then wanted to cut to the basket. And great design play by the Seahawks.
So Anna Johnson gets it to, well, she gets it unfortunately to Janae Brown, who double dribbles while trying to hold possession there. They'll go back to the Seahawks. They're going to try it on this side this time. And Anna Johnson not going to bring the ball in as she's going to get a rest. And Coach Enriquez high fives her. Alyssa Munn's going to bring it in. Munn guarded by Tyler Gray, who is in the game. Munn into the middle, back to Chow. Gets it on her way to the glass. Contact, no call. Stokes picked by Cook, and here she goes. Dishes to Addison on the other side. Up and in, Tiana Addison.
It could be the basket that these Roadrunners need.
That ball is going to stay with Redondo Union. Hard for me to see from here if it tipped off Horton's fingers. Referee said it did not, so I'm going to go with them. Inbound to Munn. And they work with the other side. Jackson inside to Horton. I see a little hook shot coming. And picked off by Stokes. Nice persistence by Callie Stokes. Reverse. Won't go. DeRegi reaches up and grabs it. And here come the Roadrunners. Cook down the middle to the hoop. She's fouled. She'll take 2 shots here.
Good job getting to the hoop.
Callie Stokes picks up the foul, her third. I'm sorry, second. Team first. Gia Cook at the line. She's going to shoot 2 here. They trail by 10, 32-22, so they could use some points while the clock's not running. And there's one.
You talked her right into that one, Mike. But you're right.
Gia and I are tight.
These are important. I mean, like you said, it's a chance to score at the clock stop, which is always a big thing when you're trailing in a game.
I've become a big Roadrunners fan this week, and Gia and I, we're like this. That one won't go, and Chow saves it in. So 5.5 to go, 9-point lead here at St. East Center. Spin move, Munn kicks out to Chow. Back to Munn, and Lauren Kraus checks in. So that play was a little out of control. They're going to start over again. Chow to Kennedy Jackson for 3, and she's got it. Little inside-out action.
Yeah, you called it, Mike. Inside out, buries the 3, and lead back up to 12.
Nice attack by Tyler Gray, and she's going to get 2 of those back.
All right, we're quickly back down the other end.
So the offense is picked up here in quarter number 3. Kraus, step and too many steps. Picked up that pivot foot.
Yep.
And can't do that. They told me years ago, can't do that. Mike Lang, have a seat on the bench where I watched many a Holy Rosary game. Gia Cook, cross court to Addison. And Gray bumps into Kennedy Jackson. Jackson draws the foul. Second on Gray.
Second charge drawn by the Seahawks defense.
So Chow is going to go get a rest. And Stokes brings it in. No pressure here. So Munn's going to have her way till half court. Little pressure from Gray right there. And it's Kennedy Jackson. I'm sorry, that's Dylan Horton. Munn makes that pass to Horton. Not crisp enough, and it's a jump ball. It's going to go to the Roadrunners. And Seton brings it up. Wearing the white with the red and gold trim. Into the corner, Tyler Gray back out to Cook. Gray runs into Kennedy Jackson again. No foul call this time. Back out to Addison. Her 3-pointer off glass. And we have another jump ball, and this time we're going right to left with it. Redondo Union is going to take care of this one. So it's 3:43 left in the third. 10-point deficit for Seton, and Abby Cater comes in. And Redondo Union brings it up. It's Munn at half court. Pass to Horton. Horton picks up the dribble, and Munn dribbles out of trouble here. And no hurry by the Seahawks.
Oh, what a play.
Nice pass to a cutting Jackson. Saved in bounds, but Cook gets it. And she's going to go in all alone. Gia Cook for 2.
Here we go. This is the run that Roadrunners need a little bit.
So pass picked off, outletted to Cook, and she goes the other end, takes it in for 2 points, makes it 35-27. Kraus finds a cutting Horton. Nice play by Lauren Kraus.
They move so well without the basketball, Mike. Good cut. And they find her. And nice big basket to end that Seahawks little run.
Addison splits 2 defenders. Foul on the floor. And we'll see if it's on Munn, her first. That's only the second team foul. So they're going to take it in, I believe, under the hoop. Anna Johnson returns. Thanks for joining us tonight from California and from the Washington, D.C. area and from everywhere else you're watching 302 Sports. These games available, as long as YouTube's around, these games will be around for your viewing pleasure. Addison takes it in short with the layup attempt. The long outlet pass to Horton, stolen by Gia Cook, and a foul on Stokes as she bumps into Cook.
That's her third.
So they need somebody here to bring it in. There it is. It's number 13, Margaret Lonergan checks in for the first time for Seton. Tyler Gray with an open look. Goes up top to Cook. Smaller lineup in there right now for Seton. And a pass out of bounds. It's a turnover. So a little miscommunication out there for the Roadrunners. Seahawks looking to extend that lead to 12. I believe it's been there before, 12. Currently at 10. Johnson stops the foul line. Her shot is not enough on it. Lonergan with the rebound. Passes to Tyler Gray, and they're going to slow it down. Give it back to Tiana Addison. Gia Cook. Defended by Johnson, but her pass goes over the middle, but saved by Lonergan. Corner three attempt. That's good. And a timeout, a 60-second timeout. Addison with the three, an immediate timeout called by Coach Bell.
Actually a huge three, Mike. Like you said, it cuts that lead down to 7. They get the timeout. They can set up the defensive pressure. Minute 22 left here in the third quarter, and I'd say buckle up. This is going to be an exciting rest of this game.
So Clemson going to the national championship game, a big win over Notre Dame, and currently Alabama 7, Oklahoma no score. For those of you, we'll keep you up to date on that stuff too.
Yeah, Oklahoma can score some points.
They do.
They don't play defense.
They don't play a lick of D.
They're in that Big 12 where defense is optional.
They don't play any defense.
Correct. And Georgia put up a bunch of points on Alabama in the SEC championship game.
Alabama going for their 55th consecutive national championship game.
Yeah.
Jason made a nice chance at halftime to speak with Julie Kaleja, and she's sticking around. They told her don't go home, so she's here. And
like we said, there's an award ceremony coming up, so maybe, just maybe, she might begin on the all-tournament team.
31 points tonight for Julie, and they had a great game. I thought Conrad played exceptionally well tonight.
Yeah, it did. You know, like you said, it's a little short-handed, but
there's the carry on Munn. She lost the handle just a little bit, and that's going to cost her possession. 7-point game, so Seton able to has an opportunity at least to trim a little bit more off of this lead for Redondo Union. Addison into the corner. Lonergan puts it up too hard. Kennedy Jackson is there. She's a Kennedy on the spot.
Yeah, that's a big rebound for them.
Johnson drives off glass. Cater with the rebound. Addison 1-on-2. Loses that ball out of bounds. It's going to come back to Redondo Union. Coach Bell wants a deflection.
I don't think he's going to get that argument.
No, he's going to lose this. Lose this one. 42.6 on the clock. Stokes gets it into Munn. bumped in the corner by Lonergan. It's only team foul number 4. Margaret Lonergan's first. So Stokes brings it inside of the court this time. 40.2 now remaining. Long inbound. She's got and Go on the run. Go gets it out to Johnson. So a little bit of rest here for Munn with Go on the court. Kennedy Jackson waiting for an open teammate. It's Callie Stokes. She drives on Addison, kicks out to Jackson. Top of the key, it's Johnson back to Jackson. 15 seconds to go. She's looking for Stokes inside. She's got it, but they're going to call the foul on the floor. Regina Walton's going to get that one.
Foul position number 10. Regina Walton.
So team calling that a shooting foul, Jason.
Yep.
First one off the rim. Randy Baldwin back in. She has 3 fouls. She'll replace Lonergan. (37-30), 11 ticks to go here in quarter number 3. This is the second one. Baldwin pays dividends with the rebound, and she gets tied up. Manages to get it to Addison, who gets away from the defenders. 4-3 into the corner. Shot is up. It's good. Buzzer beater. 3-pointer for Ava Robinson, and that cuts it to 37-33 after 3. Big bucket there for the Roadrunners, and Maryland down 4.
Buckle up for the fourth quarter, Mike. This is going to be great. Let's take a commercial break, and we'll come right back for the fourth quarter.
Where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond.
All right, we are back. Fourth quarter action. However, before we start, those very busy ATI trainers, Jason, back on the floor. John Anderson, who got the assist on that big 3-pointer by Ava Robinson, appears to have perhaps jammed an ankle or something, and she's walking gingerly off the floor. That would be a big blow for Seton. She runs the show out there for them. But bottom line is it's 37-33 with 8 minutes to go, and it's going to belong to, they're actually getting the ball right back on the possession, so how about that? They got the 3 points and the ball. Robinson inbounds. Gia Cook's going to run things now from the point for Elizabeth Seton. Picks up and back out to Robinson. This is Regina Walton. And Walton gets it to Cook off glass. Oh, but a travel is called.
When I first heard the whistle, I thought it could have been an and 1. But you're right, the travel happened before the basket.
Yep, Munn has returned, as has Lauren Chow. And Dylan Horton in there along with Anna Johnson and Callie Stokes for the Seahawks. Randy Baldwin providing some D out there on Chow. They've matched up together all night. Stokes drives the lane, kicks into the corner. It is Dylan Horton. Chow drives from behind the net, can't get it to go. And here comes Cook, 1-on-3. And has that ball knocked out of bounds. Jason, a lot of control on that one.
Yes.
She had a teammate standing there, maybe that she just wanted to bring her team back, that's all. Cook looks into Baldwin too high. Johnson steals, and she's going to slow it down. Mon guarded by Robinson. Into the middle, scoop. Too hard off the glass. Picked up by Baldwin. And Regina Walton almost goes tumbling. That three-pointer missed, but Baldwin gets it back. Cook back to the corner. She's going to try it again. Robinson for three. Hits the rim that time. Another rebound for Seton.
Good job by the Roadrunners getting these offensive rebounds.
Positioning is outstanding. And it's Gia Cook, 6:20 to go. They trail by 4. Going to the other side this time. Walton guarded by Johnson. Not a real good look, so she sends it out to Robinson. Here's Cook. She's got an opening, but decides to pick up instead. Into the corner to Robinson, and then heads to the bucket. Cater this time. Couldn't drive baseline. Runs into Anna Johnson. Baldwin says, I'll do it myself. Can't get it to fall. Chow with the rebound. Nice job on the offensive boards there for the Roadrunners, however, to create multiple opportunities. Chow up top. Playing catch with Johnson. Sets the pick. Johnson's going to run off that pick. Inside to Stokes. Nice play. 2 points.
Yeah, like you said, nicely done. And a big basket.
Cook goes in, and her spinner won't get in there. Johnson, 1-on-1 down the middle. Scoop shot, Anna Johnson. Nicely played by Anna Johnson. It's 41-33. 5 minutes to go in this one. Cook out to Cater.
4 straight for the Seahawks.
There's Cook. She sees an opening. Rolls and rolls, and it goes in for Gia Cook.
Big hoop there for Cook.
They needed that one.
Yes.
And we have a whistle. It's going to be a foul. Dylan Horton. Will the shot count?
I believe it is going.
So count it for Dylan Horton. 16th foul. Foul was on Cook, her second. So Horton's going to try to complete a three-point play, and does.
The old-fashioned three-point play. And we're going to have a timeout.
So Seton, they need a timeout. They're trailing by 9, 4:37 to go.
A fast-paced, up and down fourth quarter. But extended their lead back to 9, Mike.
Yeah, they got the start here in the fourth. And did you know, by the way, that Unique Image is a full-service custom product company offering everything from apparel to promotional products that actually drive results, to graphic design and vehicle wraps, plus so much more. Visit us on the web at uniqueimage.org or stop by our showroom conveniently located in the Mill Creek Shopping Center at the intersection of Kirkwood Highway and Limestone Road. We've been there. Unique Image.
Yep. You
envision. We create. Thank you to Unique Image for all this awesome 302 gear that we proudly wear wherever we take our cameras and microphones. And the awesome 302 sports side down there on the end.
Yes.
We haven't credited the sign all week, and that sign's been there all week and has put up with a bunch of players crashing into it and basketballs and everything else. Has not fallen down this week.
No. We got to thank Pops for putting it up in the right position.
Man, it's full of ideas. Cross-court pass, handcuffs Walton. She picks it up.
He probably went home to bed.
Maybe watch a little football or something. Cater off glass. Nice play, Abby. Cater. Cuts the lead to 7. Mon dribbles left side into Chow. She loses the handle. And Robinson picks it up, but she's standing on the end line when that happens.
Yes.
Johnson inbound here. They're crowded at the crowded down by that end line. Go up top to Kennedy Jackson. Johnson one-on-one with Robinson. They'll try this side with Munn. She goes down the middle. Has done that all night. Kicks. Stokes' shot turns into a pass to, Dylan Horton's shot Munn's shot turns into a pass to Stokes. Whatever it is, the turnover, it's going back to Seton. And here they come. Cook. Wide right. Looks for the three, gives it up. Cater's got it. And back to Cook. She's been driving all night too. And here's Cater, finds a hole, kicks it out to Regina Walton. Robinson's pass intercepted by Alyssa Munn. She's like a honorary road runner. She never stops. Into the corner, Kennedy Jackson tries to get the chow, but Walton's got it. And away she goes, 1-on-2. Off glass, it's good. No, they're going to say it's on the floor.
Wow. I think that's the right call, but whew, tough one.
So foul's on Anna Johnson. It's her second. Team's fourth. But how about that Regina Walton going coast to coast?
And a bench warning.
It's going to be a fourth foul only, so it's going to be brought in. Coach Bell gets warned. He's running laps over there. One of the bucket. She was fouled about 15 feet from the hoop.
Yeah.
Nice play, though, but didn't count. Addison back in. Good to see her moving well. Got that ankle maybe taped or something. And goes in and gets a bucket for Addison. Resilient, Miss Addison. Loved having her on the other night.
Yes.
Here's Horton. We had Dylan Horton on last night. Her pass saved by Munn.
Got to say hi to her mom and dad.
Correct. I imagine they're watching it tonight, so hi to the Hortons.
All right, you got to put up with me and you again. That's not easy to do.
So there's a foul on the shot. It's on Gia Cook. That was a close one.
Yes.
And Horton's going to shoot two. Could have gone either way on that call. First one is a swish.
Yeah, that's huge free throws, and that was, like you said, NBN, nothing but nylon. So it went right through the net.
He's going to try the second one, and that is good. Makes it 46-39, back to a 7-point game. Gia Cook goes down the middle and kind of out of control, but they're going to save her with a foul. I believe Horton is called on the foul. Fifth on the team, so it's an inbound.
Right.
And Mr. and Mrs. Horton, Dylan said she'd like to apologize for that transgression, and it won't happen again. She'll be home in a day or two. And misses you terribly. Back inside to Gray. They're going to work it around the perimeter. Cater drives, kicks out to Gray, cross court to Cook. Up she goes, blocked, but the foul is called. She'll be shooting this time. Horton again. Her third. So we're going to see Gia Cook, the freshman, at the line. She'll be putting up a couple here. 2:11 remaining. Can't get that first one to go. After the game, stick around. We're going to have the award ceremonies, and we're going to try to get the player of the game on.
After the ceremonies.
After the ceremonies, we got a decision to make here.
Yeah, it's not going to be an easy decision tonight.
Second one is good. And we have a timeout. with the score, 46-40, Redondo Union. Alrighty, 2:11. I want to stretch a little bit here.
Yeah. Game number 6 for us today.
Yeah, I'm going to cap.
After a long day yesterday, we got home at
midnight.
After midnight, and we're back here at 8 o'clock this morning for another long day. So, again, we apologize if we sound tired or anything, but
got my calves cramping up here.
Yeah.
Here comes Munn, being hounded by Tyler Gray. She's done a great job tonight running the point for these guys. And that's a 5-second call.
I believe timeout
they
before
called
5
a timeout.
seconds.
And a 60-second timeout. So these people support us, so let's tell you about them. The Hadley Group Real Estate. Whether you are looking to buy or sell a home, let our professional team guide you through the process. For new listings and open houses, visit our Facebook page or website, thehadleygroupre.com. So if you are in the market and ready to buy or sell, call 302-239-3000 and leverage their professional network and Patterson Schwartz Real Estate to help ensure your road to real estate success. The Hadley Group, your local real estate resource. Just a reminder, if you're in the area, 302 Sports Weekly, Wednesday at 8, Buffalo Wild Wings on Route 7 in Christiana. That's Wednesday at 8. Come on out, get some good food, and have fun with the crew from 302. There's a loose ball picked up by Johnson, and she runs into Cater, and that's going to be a foul, I believe. Be a 1-on-1. Coach disagrees with that one.
Yeah, he's got to be careful, Mike. He's already got the bench warning.
Anna Johnson's line, shooting a 1-on-1. She can't hit that.
Huge rebound by Horton.
Horton, she's been outstanding in this tournament. And there's a hold on Gray. And that's going to be a 1-on-1 for Munn. Munn with 8 points, but she's done so much more.
Yeah, her defense, ball handling skills.
And she gets the first one to go.
That's a big one. Extends it to 3 possessions.
47-40. So they're going to need some field goals here at the end. Is Elizabeth Seton. And gets the second one to go. Seahawks looking good right now. Up 48-40. Cook takes it in. Nice drive and hangs on the rim there and falls in. Gia Cook. Her 10th point of the night with that layup.
I believe that's the 10th team foul, so it'll be 2 foul shots.
4 on
rest of the
Gray.
way.
Yeah, we're shooting 2. And this is Munn. She might be getting used to standing there. But she keeps hitting them.
Yeah.
That really won't help
Her and Horton
the Roadrunners.
been perfect here in this 4th quarter.
Second one is up and nothing but the bottom of the cup. Leads 8, 50-42. Gia Cook, she's been great tonight. Sends it to Baldwin, back to Cook. But how about that Dylan Horton? She's hobbling out there, Horton, but she's still playing D, and we have a collision. Block call. We'll see if it's on Kennedy Jackson or Tyler Gray. It is Kennedy Jackson. So it's going to be a 1-on-1 for Gray. She's got 4 points tonight. Can't get that to go. Cater and Callie Stokes battle for it. It's a jump ball, and it's gonna go to the team in red. Here's Dylan Horton, Jason. She was hobbling out there.
Yes.
She comes off for the last 113. I'm sure she'll go back in. She's a warrior. Anna Johnson in the corner. She's gonna wait, see if they foul her. Ava Robinson gets her. Just the first foul on Robinson, but more importantly, 2 foul shots coming for Callie Stokes. Almost 9 o'clock here in the East.
Yeah.
Glad you could join us.
Early night for us.
First one's good for Callie Stokes. Good tournament for her.
Yes.
It's about 7 straight points for Redondo Union from the line. Eight straight from the line for Redondo Union. Gia Cook quickly over the timeline into the middle, dishes to Baldwin. Nice play. And there's another foul. I can tell without even looking. Addison picks up her 3rd foul. And the shooter will be Alyssa Munn.
Seahawks, like you said, Mike, making their free throws here in crunch time.
8 for 10 thus far in the 4th quarter, and 9 for 11 now. Munn picking up some points here at the end of the game from the line. We'll have her total soon. 54-44, less than a minute to go. Cook into the middle, and that's going to go. Will they count it or is it on the floor? No bucket. It's going to be a 1-on-1. Callie Stokes picks up her 4th foul. A 1-on-1 coming for Gia Cook. Ten points tonight for Cook. Jason, she's done everything she could to keep her team in this. Not going to be enough, but what an outstanding performance for Cook. This is the front end. Anna Johnson's got it, and she's fouled. That's Cater. So the St. Francis Healthcare Cup, entertaining bracket this year.
Absolutely.
A lot of good teams. Some new teams we got to see this year. The Pride from Austin, New York, Conrad, moving up and playing in that top bracket and representing Delaware well. First one, no good. Mount Lebanon, really enjoyed Mount Lebanon. They had a rough road here, Monsignor Scanlon, but they were fun to watch.
Yeah.
Kateri Poole, let's keep your mind on that name. We got a chance to talk to Kateri today. Johnson goes 1 for 2. A lot of Division I talent. The committee's done an outstanding job again of getting a very competitive field into Wilmington over the Christmas break. Addison from deep. Can't get it, and that's a rebound for Munn. And Cater gets her again. So Munn's going back to the line. Jason, our player of the game, not the high scorer today, but it's going to be the young lady going to the free throw line, the point guard, Alyssa Munn.
Yeah, like you said, she does everything for that team. Good ball handler, good defender, and made her free throws here in the 4th quarter when the team needed her to.
So we're going to. That first one, we jinxed her.
I was going to say.
We're going to get Alyssa after the award ceremony, have her come on over and she can talk to her folks back in California, unless they're here. Second one is good. And a timeout for the Roadrunners. So once again, Wednesday night, we're back at Wild Wings, and then keep your eyes on our social media for find out where we'll be. We're back to the regular season here in Delaware.
I know Friday night or Saturday night we will be here. Next Saturday night.
I'll be here
for Salesianum.
Probably in this very same area.
Yep.
Either here or right here. Salesianum and St. Elizabeth boys. Obviously, Salesianum wouldn't have a girls team, so it's Sally's and St. E's. Saw a lot of the Vikings this weekend sticking around. Nasir Brown, Jaden Dickerson, those guys were here playing in a half-court shooting contest at halftime. They went 1-1 at the Governor's Challenge. Sally's 0-2. It's a very tough competition at Slam Dunk to the Beach, so it should be a good one. Catholic foes matching up. Ava Robinson's long three, no good, and we have a whistle. And this last 30 seconds could take a while. And we're coming back this way.
Yeah, 12-point lead, 30 seconds left.
Cater called for her fourth foul. Stokes to the line. She'll shoot 2. 9 points tonight for Callie Stokes. They wouldn't be here in this game if it wasn't for Callie Stokes. First one is good. And second one off the front iron. Cater gets it. Rushing down the court. Shattered by Johnson. Long three. Bounces away. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the team in white. Elizabeth Seton. Back tomorrow for day 4. 2 games on 302. So come on out to the St. E Center and watch the games. 3-point attempt for Addison won't go. Back out to Gia Cook. She steps. That's going to be short. Caught by Chow. And we're under 10 seconds to go. And that is going to do it. Your 2018 Diamond State champions, the Redondo Union Seahawks. Congratulations to them. Melissa Munn, 14 points, 5, 7, 8. 15 points for Munn. She's our Hadley Real Estate Group player of the game, and after the ceremony, we'll have her.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we said, stay tuned for the ceremonies. They're coming up shortly after this game. We're going to take a quick commercial break and then come back after these messages.
On the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvement's pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust. Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvement's pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust. Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the...
All right, we're back at the St. Elizabeth Center, the St. E Center here in Wilmington, and we're done with the St. Francis Healthcare bracket. We're going to have the award ceremony, all tournament teams be named, and then we're going to get Alyssa on. So we're going to leave our microphone out here so you can hear the audio. And Jason and I will come back to wrap it up after we talk to Alyssa Munn.
Yeah, correct.
So here we go. I'm just going to leave the microphone right here on the table. Hope we can hear it. Should sound just fine. Thanks for the compliments we're getting from the folks. It means a lot. It really does mean a lot to us. And people enjoyed our coverage of the Diamond State tournament. So we're just waiting for John Gretchen, the tournament director, to get started. I see a net out there and a basketball, and we are about ready to get started. So they have the runners up from Elizabeth Seton. We'll get the champions from Redondo Union.
The all-tournament team and a couple B positive awards.
Yep.
We got a lot in this group, so
just be a few more minutes. Yep. Stick around and you watch this far. You might as well catch the end of it. And then set your alarms for tomorrow, approximately 3:15 and 6:45. But we said if you're in the area, come on down.
Come on down. Watch basketball all day again tomorrow and see a couple unified games.
Drop a few shekels. Dennis Lazier said he'll pay for your entrance fee. No, he won't pay for the entrance fee. See Joe McDonough out there. And so we're just waiting to get this show started. During the interlude, Jason, should we tell jokes or sing? I don't have much voice left.
I was after say, I'm kind of out of jokes. I'm not funny to start with.
We need Ryan here. He's probably got a couple of them.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And let's thank Ryan while we're here.
Yeah.
We're waiting. And Ryan Colsandy, sophomore at St. Mark's, the local one of the local high schools, gave up some of his Christmas vacation to come over here and
help us out.
He's back tomorrow, and really. We needed Ryan a lot this week, and he came through big time for us.
And we got to thank Len Evans.
Len Evans, who's lived right in that seat right there.
He's been on the camera for all these games. Yep. It's not an easy job to do for all these games.
He's a little sore today.
Yeah.
From sitting and otherwise.
Yeah, so, again, thank him. And, of course, even though he's not here, we got to thank the boss, Nick.
Thank the boss, Nick. All right, here we go. John's here. I'm just going to put the microphone down.
Kennedy Jackson. Lauren Child. Taylor Herman. Lauren Krause. Dylan Porter. Callie Stokes. Claire Haddad. Megan Noah. Liana Chin. Anna Johnson. Maya Williams. Kelsey Tokihara. And Lauren Taggart. And Aaron.
And from Ossining, number 34, Kayla Harris. Also on the all-tournament team, from Conrad, number 33, Julie Kaleja. From Elizabeth Seton, number 3, Tyler Gregg. From Redondo Union, number 10, Dylan Horton. And from Elizabeth Seton, number 1, Tiana.
Number 22, Karina May. And the Infant Being Possible Award presented to the player who demonstrates a positive attitude, has fun, and inspires her teammates on and off the court. From Redondo Union, number 21, Kennedy Jackson.
We have two very special awards left. The first award is the Joe Cannell Award. Joe was one of the original founders of the Diamond State Classic, had a coach at Ursuline Academy, and urged us to have this tournament. I'd like to introduce Homie Cannell, his beautiful bride. You know, I'm so excited to watch you get to love girls basketball, really did. He always said that the girls had all of the skill. They didn't have the flash, but they had the skill and maturity. And, you know, keep it up, kids. You really did a great job. Where's that thing? The Joe Cannell Award. For the player who displayed that fiery attitude and drive to never quit. She leads her teammates with skill, spirit, and resolve. Without her heart and tenacity, the team will fall. This player shines like a true diamond. And the winner of this award is Redondo Union, listen on. And the final award of the evening is the MVP, which is named after Jack McGuire. Jack was an official in our organization and passed away a month before our first tournament. We've been awarding this in his name for the past 27 years. Kathy McGuire and the grandchildren will be giving out this award. Thank you so much for this award. It's been 25, almost 26 years of staff inside, and we are so happy to support this everybody. Thank you. And winner is Redondo Union, Callie Swift. So I thank everybody who's here, and tomorrow is our final three votes. If you're going to be here, please come out and see them, and also our two special women teams.
There it goes. That concludes the ceremony. Mike's going to get our player of the game. Come bring her over for a quick interview before we sign off. She's on her way over, so as you saw, she did receive an award in the ceremony.
Joe Cannell. All right, here's our camera. You can look at me at the camera. It's up to you.
Okay.
All right, we are joined by Alyssa Munn, tonight's player of the game. Alyssa, 15 points. We think that might come up just a little bit here. There we go. And we'll just get you right in there. Alyssa, also the winner of the Joe Pinella Award for the fire attitude and drive to never quit. And a leadership award. Tonight you led on the court and with your play and also your attitude. You guys came in here 2 years ago. Were you here with that team 2 years ago?
Here, yeah.
Came in this time. You come in, you're going to win it and take home the trophy. Good game tonight against a very tough Elizabeth Seton team. Talk about what you guys need to do to win this one.
We just need to stay together and just play as one, and that was about it. It was just about heart, and we just needed to battle on the boards, and we did just that, and we stayed together. You made a bunch of free throws down the stretch, and I guess that's something that never gets old, practicing free throws and how important they are in a basketball game. Did you ever get nervous at the line, or you just go up there and it's a routine for you? Yeah, it's just a routine. You know, you got to stay calm in those situations, and you just got to pull through. You guys were at tournament champions last week in Arizona. In Arizona, and then you came to the nice warm climate here in Delaware, and you had to play 3 games in 3 days. You get a couple days off, or what's the plan now for the Seahawks? Just going to go back home, celebrate the wins, and get back at it. Obviously, a big part of this tournament is the Be Positive program. I talked to Dylan last night about this, talk about your Be Positive hero and what she meant to your program. She means a lot, you know. It means a lot just being here and be able to take her in and stuff like that. She's real cool. And, yeah, it's just cool to build a bond with somebody that, you know, is a survivor and that they're strong like us and they have the heart that we do, and it's just cool to be in this environment and be able to give back to the community. One more thing. As we were walking across court, you told me your parents are not here today, so you can look right into the camera and tell Mom and Dad whatever you want to tell them. I just want to say I love you guys, and thank you so much for being able to bring me out here and supporting me. Thank you. All right, Alyssa Munn, fantastic game tonight. Leader out there, you can tell she is the straw that stirs this drink. Congratulations to Redondo Union. A lot of fun to watch the last 3 days. Safe travels back to California, and maybe we'll see Redondo Union back. You're a junior, so you have another year. And good luck. What's the plan for you next? Not sure yet? After high school, you're not sure what you're doing? No, just taking a look. All right. It's nothing. Great. Nothing, yeah. All right, so Alyssa, 15 points tonight. Joe Pinella Award winner. Redondo Union taking the trophy back to California. That's going to wrap it up, Alyssa. We've been here all day. And we'll be back tomorrow with 2 more games in the Diamond State Classic. For Len Evans on the camera all weekend, Jason Winchell here, Mike Lang, and Alyssa Munn. Good night, everybody. Have a great night.